You look out, and once your garden has brought forth its fruit, how beautiful it is, whether it's vegetable garden or whether it's a flower garden. You look back and you think how proud you are. I had my father-in-law help me with planting my garden one time. I've only planted one garden. And he come and helped me, and we planted it, we sowed it, we tilled it, and we would water it and different things. And I didn't work it like I should have. It got hot, and I didn't like getting out in the hot sun. So if you don't work a garden, what usually gets in it? Weeds. Well, then the weeds start taking over, and it becomes overwhelming, and I'm like, I just want the vegetables out of it. I don't want to put the work in it. I just want what comes in the garden. But who knows? You gotta work it to get it. You got to put the work into your garden to get the fruit of it. If you want a good marriage, you got to put the work into it. So that's why I think a marriage is like a garden. If you plant, water, you allow the sun to do its job, and you nourish it, then that garden is going to be what you want it to be. Just like your marriage. If you nourish your marriage and you put that time and that work and that effort into it, you're going to have a good marriage. If you don't, your marriage is going to die. It's that simple. That's what happens. Somebody had gave me this plant, and you're supposed to set it outside after so long. You're supposed to plant it in the ground. Well, I liked it better on my porch, and it died because it wasn't getting enough sunlight. It wasn't getting enough water. It wasn't getting the nourishment that it needed. And that's what will happen to your marriage. You can either feed and water and nourish and watch it grow, or you can starve it, do nothing, ignore it, and watch it die. It's your choice. I have this little thing I want to read. A wife has one driving need: to feel loved. When that need is met, she's happy. A husband has one driving need: to feel respected. When that need is met, he is happy. When either of these needs isn't met, things get crazy with conflict. That's true. Many times I've been disrespectful to my spouse and didn't get the love that I needed back in return, and vice versa. He's not loved me the way I wanted to be loved, and so therefore I didn't respect him like I should. When that happens, you got conflict, and things just begin to grow from there. If you want your marriage to grow, you sow good things into your marriage. Sow good words. Sometimes it's hard, but the Bible is right when it says you can speak life, you can speak death with the words that comes out of your mouth. You can speak good things into your marriage by what you say, and you can speak bad things in your marriage what you say. Many times I've looked at my spouse and thought, he's this, he's that, he's this way, he's being this way, he's that way. And the whole time, all that negativeness, all that junk was coming out of my mouth, and in my garden, I was sowing bad things. I was letting those seeds grow up those weeds grow up in my garden, and didn't get them out when they grew up. The bitterness, the anger, the strife, the hatred, the things that began to grow in our marriage garden, if you will say, I didn't allow to get out. And so over time, what happens is the weeds begin to overtake your garden. If you want your garden to be pretty and clean, get the weeds out, clean it up, and you'll watch your marriage grow.